Alright, good everyone. My people, how many of you have come across this very video? This video that you are about to watch was a video of the Abia State Security Operative uncover where the Nigerian government, the Nigerian military government, have been killing, have been unaliving our people and dumping their bodies in forest. So I'm urging you to take your time and sit well and watch this video that you will see unimaginable things and unspeakable things that have been happening in Biafra land that nobody was talking about it. So because all this was just happening and everybody was silent and calm as if nothing is happening, but behind the background there is a lot going on. Please watch, you will be shocked for what you're about to watch. This video that you're watching is very terrible. It's very horrible one. Imagine that all this kind of things have been happening since all these years and everyone was calm and silent, like as if everything is all right. Everything is not all right. You see, when we come out every time begin to shout that the Nigerian government are killing our people, they are destroying our people, most of you never believe it. But after you watch this video finish, you will ask yourself, what is it that the Nigerian government are destroying the Igbo land, destroying the souls of the Igbo land like this? These people you are seeing their bodies, these people you are seeing their skeleton are people that have been enjoying their life like you and I, but today they are no more. What was their crime? They committed no offense. Their crime was that they are demanding for Biafra. They want to separate themselves from the Nigerian government. That is what their only crime. But today, look at it. Most of them was tied. Most of them was tied together. And after said and done, the Nigerian government unalive them. You see, that is exactly why we are shouting and crying for the world to come for our aid, because the Nigerian government have done a lot of damages in Biafra land. Look at how they have been unaliving the Biafran people since 1967 till this very moment, and they are not giving up anytime soon. Then what is our crime? And the so-called politicians that are supposed to be condemning these evil atrocities, because all this thing is happening from in their present eye, from the territory that they claim to be governing, and yet you can't see them come out to condemn because it's not affecting their political career. When we are talking about the one the Nigerian government is committing, then the same thing some people have using the advantage of this evil that is going on and start committing more evil against our people. Some strangers have used this advantage to start doing a lot of evil to the Biafran people. When all this whole thing started in 2017, when the Nigerian government went on to prescribe IBOB as a terrorist organization, that is when the Igbo land give these people the upper hand to start unaliving our people in daily basis. Today, look at where they are dumping their bodies. Look at their skeleton. The number that they have been counting so far is not the one that have identified, not the one that have already entered the ground, is almost 36 skeleton bodies. That is what they have been passing through in Igbo land. Now, hold it there, my people. I want to showcase another very interesting that in line together with this very video that I'm watching, where the Nigerian government build another camp where they have been kidnapping our people and collecting ransom. Then after collecting the ransom, they will unalive them. A lot of cars was recovered. A lot of cars, different luxury cars was recovered in that particular evil forest. I want you to take your time and see it for your eyes, because if you not bring this message out, most of you will not know what is happening. You will think that there is peace in East. There is no peace in Southeast. The day that they declared IPOP a terrorist organization, that is the day the Nigerian government started committing a lot of unspeakable things in Biafra land. So my people, take a look and watch. Then you ask yourself a question: why is all this happening in Biafra land and the politicians are still living on and enjoying their life? Take a look, you will be shocked.
Man, full body. Man, full body. Man, full body. Man, full ground. Man, full ground. No be lie. Nah, put the motor. One in a pleasures. No talking to Mama. The lessons. The Camry. You found the car. Found the car. You found the car. Toyota Camry. Ah oui, what do they?
Have you seen it? These people you are seeing here are security operative that really want to sensitize, that really want to fish out those that behind these atrocities. And finally, they found that the Nigerian government, their hand are in this crisis that is happening in Biafra. After watching this video, what do you have to say about it? You that always believing in one Nigeria, you that are so ambitious and so passionate to support one Nigeria. After you watch this video finish, what do you have to say about it? What of if you are among these people that these people have been destroying so far? How are you going to feel? Or what of if your family is a part of these people that the Nigerian government have been destroying so far? How are you going to feel? Or assuming that this area that all this thing is happening is part of your community, how are you going to feel about it? Look at what is happening in day in and day out in States, and yet everywhere was silent as if all is right. All is not right. We are talking about the Fulani people kidnapping our people in daily basis, collecting ransom. Then after collecting ransom, they will unalive them. Then some other criminalities, other criminal individuals who are willing to destroy another people's life for their own selfish gain have now used the advantage and start destroying our people. What is the crime of the Southeast? The only crime the Southeast committed was that they said they don't want to belong in this jungle called Nigeria. They want to have their own country and govern their own people in their own way and safeguard them. That is only the crime. And they have been killing our people since 1967 to this very moment, and they are not backing down anytime soon. Then what are we talking about? The politician that's supposed to speak up for the world to see the kind of the atrocity that is going on before our people, all of them are so quiet because all this thing is not affecting their political career. I think we should start using this Eastern politician to set an example. Like this very video you are seeing, this video na politician wey don already buy things keep one place dey wait for campaigning. When they reach out for campaigning, they will now bring all this material out, begin to empower people. But whenever they climb that post, they no go remember you again. Now this man say lie they must fish wetin dey happen, because this man, this politician wey dey call him, the way they hear him name here like this, he have been using the Fulani people to terrorize the people wey he claim to dey protect. Imagine a politician using enemy to destroy his own people. The people that are not in political side, that is the people have been using the Fulani people to be destroying their life. And even the Nigerian government as well. That is how it's supposed to be. Let us start from the so-called politician. Let's start with them, so that others will learn their lesson. Because if you not do so, all this will continue happening, and we will keep shouting and nothing will happen. Since they kidnapped Mazen Nnamdi Kanu and they also kidnapped Samanepa in diaspora, all these things have been worsening in day in, in day out, and nothing and nobody is condemning and nobody is talking about it, because everybody claims that everything is alright. Everything is not alright. A lot is happening every day by day in Igbo land. So my people, what are we not saying? The idea we wake up to start condemning these evil atrocities, it will become so earlier for us, because a lot of people are going to suffer the consequence of what is going on in Igbo land. You may be quiet because you never reach your family. You may be quiet because you never reach your turn. But the time it will reach your turn, nobody will sympathize with you. Nobody will solidarize with you. Nobody will console you, because it happened to Mr. A and you keep quiet because it's not yet your turn. But don't forget, an injustice for one is always an injustice for all.
And
You are so passionate and supporting this one Naija because all this evil that is going on have never reached your turn. But don't forget, an injustice for one is always an injustice for all. If we can rise up and speak up with one collective effort, the world is going to hear our cry and come for our aid. But if we fail and pretend that all is well, then how are we going to survive it? A lot is happening underground. You don't need any native doctor to come and tell you all this. That is why we are here trying to expose the evil atrocity that is going on that is befalling our people in daily basis in Biafra land. We are only reporting it the way it is. We are not here to add. We are not here to remove. We are here to report it live and direct the way it is. Because if we would not report it, the world would not see it. And you that have never seen it will think that everything is alright. Everything is not alright. A lot is going on underground, and yet nobody talking about it. Not to talk of the so-called journalists that are parading themselves as journalists in Nigeria. All of them have been eaten up by the Nigerian government. All of them are being placed on payroll. That is why they cannot report what is really happening in that country called Nigeria. Rather, is the what the government choose for them to report. That is what they were reporting. That is why I myself, the global love, I say I can never let anybody tell my story. I will tell my story by myself, because if I allow my enemy to tell my story, it will only tell the story the way it suits their paid masters, not exactly how it's paying me. That is why I'm here doing what I'm doing. My people, I'm only a messenger. I just come in peace. If you are just coming across to my channel for the first time, please don't hesitate to spread this video. Spread this message across the globe, because our people need it out there. The global team, we are here to keep you updated, to inform our people for what is happening in our land, in Biafra land, in Igbo land, in eastern part of the country called Nigeria. A lot is going on. My people, I come in peace. I'm only a messenger. Yes. Till next time, see you in my next video. Bye for now. Thank you.